Hi, everybody. It's Kathy Homeyer of Nutritional Energetics, and I am back to just share something with you that some of you have been in my programs and worked with. It's the new Balancing by Numbers book, originally by Lloyd Meir, and Christine Danny has put it together in a new and wonderful format. And I just got it today, so I'm just kind of opening the book. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about with the Lloyd Meir numbers, I was honored to be able to interview Lloyd on a Blog Talk radio show years ago. Lloyd has now passed, and the short version is for Lloyd is, I'm pretty sure I'm getting this right. He was a geologist who basically, in his work with everything he did, realized that numbers can create or balance things, that the world is made up of numerology and numbers, and energy is numbers as well. So this is the new Energy Balancing by Number book. And how this works is a lot of people, well, for example, let me give an example. For one thing, here is Lloyd and Christine. Lloyd used to have a notebook and he used to put numbers in there, and he would work with clients, slowly but surely start working with people with numbers and realize, hey, this number balanced somebody's, well, let's just keep it simple, their cold, their flu, their ache or pain. And he just started writing down all these numbers that came to him. I guess you could put it that way, and created a whole notebook of numbers, handwritten numbers, that with this client, this one helped. With this client, this one helped. With this person, this one helped. And then he started helping more and more people. And I'm not sure the story behind how Christine met Lloyd. I think she just really loved the process and said, wait a minute, where's your, how do you have this written? Do you have a book? Do you have something? And I don't have the older book here. It's still really awesome. But I think there were some things left out, and there were some new numbers that Lloyd had created before his passing. So as far as I understand it, this new book includes all the numbers that he had created and that practitioners use for balancing. So again, let me give you an example. So it can be as simple as something like glyphosate, to neutralize glyphosate. So one of my pet peeves is that gluten intolerance is not all about gluten. It's a lot about glyphosate within the wheat and some toxins that we have in our body. Bread was eaten for centuries. And all of a sudden, over the past few years, we're intolerant. Well, there's something more to that. One, I could get into the whole nutrition thing in my mind with I'm gonna say sourdoughing. I don't like that word either. It's making bread digestible. Truly digestible baked goods were made with natural wild yeast, which is what sourdough is. And it neutralizes a lot of the gluten, and it pre-digests the grain and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we've got a lot of glyphosate in our bodies through different ways of growing things now. So, for example, this number, which is extremely long there, you would say there's different ways to work at it. And I'm not, this isn't a training thing on how to use it. I'm just, for those of you who've worked with me with this and want to work more with me on this, it's really, really amazing. I think it's part of the spectrum. In a lot of things I do, nutritional energetics, there are levels to help make you healthy. And I think it takes a village, it takes a tribe, it takes support, and it also takes levels of energy that kind of resonate with each other to balance all the levels of our very complex body and energy body. So I feel this is I call this level 1. This is really kind of the base, like the blueprint. In my definition, the blueprint for something to balance in your body. So to neutralize glyphosate, you would say that big long letter or number 7 times. You could put it on water. And again, this is just really short, just kind of explaining a little bit about how the balancing by numbers works per Lloyd Meir. I will put the link to my interview with him in wherever this is underneath for links for you to listen to so you can understand a little bit more. Lloyd could never be more of a down-to-earth kinder gentleman, like I said, geologist type person who just found out that these things work. So, through his, I think later life, really, I'm not sure when he started these, really worked with clients and found out that he could help them. So this is what this is all about. So glyphosate could be one. Something a little bit more nebulous like self-love and respect has a number. Everything has a frequency, a feel, morphic field, if you would, with it. And this is what I think he was really creating, kind of morphic fields and the blueprint. Just like an architect has a blueprint to build a house up on, this is the blueprint. So even self-love and respect, there's nutritional numbers like, selenium has a number, vitamin C has a number. This book is filled with numbers, and which is so awesome. And heart and circulation, multiple sclerosis. Again, this is all energetic. It's not diagnosing anything or treating anything. It's just looking at the energetic resonance of things, of frequencies. There's the throat chakra. There's even numbers for a healer, a dowser for sleep. To normalize sleep patterns. And there's a number, literally a number of numbers for normalizing sleep patterns. So he found a lot of these numbers that he used helped people with different aspects of an imbalance, to say that. I really think this is cool. We got, for a lot of you who use emotion code or body code on your, or DAOs and are used to more of a chart idea. Let me take this down. This was a gift with a book, so I could dowse or muscle test for the area of the book that someone needs, the numbers that someone needs. And some people wear them on their skin. Some people place them on water because water is very much holds a memory and can absorb. Let's just say, for those who aren't familiar with it, absorb the energetics or the memory of the morphic field. So there's a really cool things that you can do with numbers. I also worked with a very different aspect of numbers in bioacoustics, where you take your sonic selfie or your voice print and we analyze that and look at the numbers and the frequencies within your body. Totally different, but totally awesome in its own right. So I just wanted to let you know I'll be doing a lot more of these. Please join my forum in what is it? On my own private forum. It's not Facebook. And it's not Telegram, any of those. I have my own private forum. And if you want an invite, they're usually included with these videos, or message me directly. And I'll let you know what that is. You can also take a look at, let me see if I can change this. Yeah. All right. I wanted to put the my own website on here, lakeclearlodge.com. And one way to, okay. Well, I do have Super Sundays, but that's not what I was looking for. There we go. That's what I was looking for. We'll knock that one out. Hopefully. It's been a while since I've used BeLive. But anyway, we do Super Sundays as well, which I have a program on Super Sundays, so I can tell you about that later. The lakeclearlodge.com, where you can contact me directly through there. Even on the chat down below on the website. And we'll be doing a lot more retreats on the numbers, on bioacoustics, on block therapy, if you don't know what this stuff is, but it intrigues you, on nutritional energetics in general, on cosmic kitchen, bringing energy into your kitchen, and how to prepare foods with what I call culinary naturopathy, and making your food nutrient dense. So even if you're just interested in cooking, interested in energetics, interested in the combo, lakeclearlodge.com, contact me and look at the calendar. We'll be putting more and more up for 2024. So stay nourished, everybody, and take care.